everyone, and welcome back to our channel. I'm Coldfire.
And I'm Kit.
And today we're going to be reacting to something a little bit different. If you're not familiar with the show Yellowstone, which we didn't think we'd be interested in a Western type show, but it's actually not so much Western as it is just life in general and trying to hold on to what you love. And it's got a little bit of history in it and everything. But we ran across this group. They're Native American. And this one is called, I think, if I'm pronouncing the name right, Drezus Warpath.
Basically, it was a song that they did in Yellowstone. And a lot of people don't know them. Hell, I didn't know them until I watched the episode.
Yes.
And their songs definitely have meaning, and it's a rap group, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
But
I
anyways,
think
we're just gonna
Native American rap group.
We're just gonna go ahead and play it and let you guys be the judge of what you think.
Because
but
I
think they need some recognition because they're really, really talented. So
yeah, and it just I was just gonna say that I know that most of their money goes in preservation to saving their heritage, which was taken.
Yeah. So
you know.
No,
so,
we all know what the white people did.
We all know that the only people that were not immigrants in this country were the Native Americans.
Correct.
And so they're just trying to play music and support their heritage because they're losing it really quickly. So without further ado, let's get it and see what you think about it. Okay?
First, you should know that I have risen through the fire in colorful buckskin. The object of my desire is the color of my skin, so divided on my kin. Watch me turn the tables till we eating like some kings in beautiful headdresses. The culture is so impressive, I'm just hoping I absorb it when he passing me the message. Cause baby, it's depressing living in this mess we call a home. We should take it back and chokers resting on the collarbone. Arrowheads right along, the enemy like styrofoam, piercing through the strongest armor, death and genocide of foam. And still I stand, a singular red man with Jupiter-sized heart, forever repping my clan. The Eagles and old man, watching over my plans, talking real shit, baby, no faking here for the fans. I'm shouting out Bobby Jones, my auntie, my mushroom George. I'm drawing all of my strength for my people here before me, man. Big chief in the building, everybody take your place. Remove your feelings if you wanna ride with me. Who about to go to war right now, no petty ass beef. When it all go down, who's gonna ride with me? When it all go down, who's gonna ride with me? When it all go down, who's gonna ride with me? When it all go down, who's gonna ride with me? When it all go down, who's gonna ride with me? Blessed is the man with sons who walk beside him. There's not enough leaders out there we should be riding. They left our people broken, but homie, don't play the possum. Learn to grow yourself a set, cause you can bet there's nothing promised. They saying I'm a problem, they call me public enemy, but they don't understand that I hold it down for my family and I hate it when they say that. I won't be cause I'm native, cause in my mind we the strongest. We were built up for the ages. Hey, give me back mine before I take that. You don't want that, where my brain's at. Put in my pot with a braid of the sweet grass. Put a prayer up, if you ain't gonna ride, get back with your weak ass. No room for the weak, of the type of speech that brings us down. Need them soldiers to be strong when the bad man comes to town. Ride out. Big chief in the building, everybody take your place. Remove your feelings if you wanna ride with me. We about to go to war right now, no petty ass beef. When it all go down, who's gonna ride with me? When it all go down, who's gonna ride with me? When it all go down, who's gonna ride with me? When it all go down, who's gonna ride with me? When it all go down, who's gonna ride with me?
You know, I have
Sorry,
to
I was
say,
in a trance with that one.
I was too. I'm not a big rap person. You know that.
No, I know.
I mean, the '80s rap was fun, kind of rap.
Not all of it.
But I have to say, this was very well done.
Mm-hmm.
I give it up to him because he is speaking the truth in this song.
The message he was sending with that, I definitely understand that.
Yes.
And I'm actually glad that they used him in Yellowstone because it definitely suits the period timepiece for the TV. But this needs to be known, and
It's
I mean,
history. It's history.
Obviously, we can't undo. And when I say we, I mean the white people that moved, that took over the lands here. And I can honestly say that wasn't me. My family didn't arrive till maybe 2 generations ago. So it was already.
Well, you're
screwed.
Italian.
Yeah.
I'm part
But
Irish, part
we all
UK.
we all did. Everybody's heritage did something to somebody else's, and there's nothing we can do about that.
And I think that's what he's trying to say is.
But what needs to happen? This needs to be made aware, because too many people, and this is where I'm going to become a little political, where the certain one side of the
spectrum.
the one side of politics, they're all, I'm American. No, you're not. And the whole southern border crap and all that, no. Sorry. This country was
Founded on immigration.
the United States of America were founded on not inclusive. It was a mixture. It was a melting pot.
Yes.
Now, what we did to the Native Americans was a horrible thing. And no amount of tax breaks or land or whatever can ever undo what
Their retribution was casinos.
what this country did to them.
Their retribution was casino bars.
Yeah, whatever. What I would recommend, what we need to do, is live by what this country said they would do, and not pick and choose. If you say you want to make it right with them, the best that we can. But,
and I've always stood on the side of Native Americans because.
Well, you got a little Native American in you too.
Yes, because there's sides to both stories, but a lot of they were called what were they called? There was a word that they used. Savages.
I was going to say,
they were called
savages
because they fought back, but they were only protecting.
No, they were called savages because
they didn't speak their language.
People in England, the way that, you got to live in a home, you got to have tea, you got to have this, you got to have that. No, Native American people lived one with the land.
Well, it wasn't just the UK.
No, I know that, but when they came over, that's what started it. But there's nothing savage about them. They just didn't see the need to have tea time or,
They were all about just survival.
Yeah, and
living with the land.
Exactly.
Respecting animals.
Not
killing animals.
They lived like the Dinotopians did.
Yeah. Because if you ever do get a chance to watch Yellowstone, you'll get where we're coming from. And basically, even when they killed an animal for eating purposes only, or sometimes it respect.
There was respect.
I lost my word.
If they killed
something, even out of defense, they still showed respect for the animal.
Correct.
By giving it homage in some kind of form or fashion. They only ate what they needed. They were not greedy. They didn't have corporations. They lived on the land. They respected the trees.
Now I do know one thing. And that is true for most Native Americans. There there were some Native Americans
Rebellious.
that, no, not rebellious. They acted just like the white people.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. They had to be
The only
rebellious.
difference, what the difference was, is they went after other Native Americans to take their land, to take, just like what the white people did.
Well, they were getting pushed into
Correct.
a ball.
No, that's not what. Never mind.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to them.
Okay.
Okay. Again, 80% of your Native Americans, from what I understand, were the peaceful kind. They lived one with nature. They had their family. They lived their land. That was their land, and that was it. The other 20% of Native Americans were trying to take the land of the other 80. And they would have conflicts and stuff like that. So there was war within the Native American cultures, but nothing like what the white person did to, the pale skins did to them as a whole. So I get it, I understand it. I'm sorry it happened, but I think they do need to be, rights need to be made wrong, and these people that are running for in the politics of this country, how great it is, a great country, but you have to understand something. This country is made up of all types of people, and the only true pure bloods for this country is the Native Americans, and that's all I'm saying on the matter.
The only thing that I can say on the matter is you always hear the spectrum whenever you turn on the news stations that the white people were done wrong at a certain time. Then you had the black, what they call the black and brown community were done wrong. We all know that.
Mm-hmm.
But have you ever heard of the category the redskin people were done wrong? Like on the news on a daily basis?
No, because they unfortunately they classify them in the black and brown community. Yes, they do. They do, but they don't specify.
Only Mexican and Latinos.
But they don't specify who they are, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So.
But they're the only ones that really
I
don't.
think it's wrong.
Yeah, but they call them.
What happened to the white people? What did them wrong? Ain't nobody done anything wrong to the white people. The white people are the one making all the damn problems.
And the white people, there was back. You got to realize because I was a history major, and poor white trash, what they call back then.
Okay, I get that.
Worked the fields the same as the
don't-
slaves by the white people.
Correct.
So there were white people that were
I get that.
treated like slaves, just like the slaves were.
What that is.
That's unmentioned.
No, it's mentioned, but it's mentioned as you have the upper white class,
Yes.
which basically hated everybody,
Yes.
and then you had middle white class. But back then it was upper white, and then you just had trash.
Yes.
And so yes, you had the white trash, but the white trash is not what people think today. White trash is exactly, it just means lower people. They didn't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, so to speak.
They had to get in the fields
And they
and
had,
work.
yes, they had to get in the fields and work. They were made fun of by upper white class people. So unfortunately, yeah, I get what you're saying, but and my thing is,
Everything started. Everything.
I'm not getting into this because this is not doesn't need
just
this
in
is not a political.
just in short
station.
term. Just in short term, everyone was done wrong
Yeah,
by means of immigration.
correct. So
Whether you were brought over here or you came over here.
and if you watch,
But let me finish this.
but then hurry up.
But the real people that were done wrong were the Native Americans, because this
Yes.
was their land.
But if
They didn't immigrate here;
Mhm.
they were born here.
it's
So all the outside world that came in, that's a mix, a mingle of who done what to them and brought them from some other places and stuff like that. That's totally irrelevant when you talk
And-
about coming into someone else's land that they owned and respect and treated like nature was their holy divine, that they respected nature, the animals that walked the earth. They respected everything about America.
all I know.
We brought in the trouble.
Here's the issue. Here's the thing. the human society is not meant to get along.
No, even the continents can't separate the wrong.
Well, they used to, until a damn man learned how to build a boat. But anyways, that's enough on the political BS.
Yeah, we don't try to get too political.
No, sorry about that,
we
guys.
we only wanted to play this because
We wanted them to get known.
we have gotten into Yellowstone and we're seeing both sides of the spectrum, and we're like saying,
The reason we chose...
God, they were done bad.
The reason we chose to do this song was because...
And it sounded great.
It sounds good. I would never have thought Native Americans could rap. And you know, that's a rarity that you have white rappers. I mean, that's just a rarity.
Well, you got black people singing country now, and
Anyways,
white people doing rap.
But that's not the point I'm making.
So it's like all over the place.
So the reason we wanted to do this is so people would see who they are and get exposure. That's the word I was looking for.
Yes, I believe they deserve a lot of recognition because
we're gonna listen to some more.
Because
of
one
those
thing
songs
I have to say, and I'll finish it.
No, you won't.
They're not piggybacking off of anybody else.
No, they're not. So
what they're doing is something very unique.
Mm-hmm. So
because Native Americans just used to play instruments.
I know, I get it,
But this guy or this group added rap to it,
Yeah.
and I thought that was like,
like
whoa,
I said,
that blew my mind when I heard it on the show.
Yeah,
So, anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this political
sorry about that. My bad.
rant, but it is something that's dear to our hearts.
Yes, it is.
And the fact that we know that we are only in America because of certain situations. And I'll leave it at that.
Bye.
And out there, for anyone who's Native American, don't look at all of us as being on the opposite side of your views, because there are a lot of people out there that do respect you and wish that previous generations had not done what they done. Same with slavery.
Yep.
With everything.
No.
But we wish you love, happiness. Hope you love this song and look them up. You know, there are some other ones on there that we're going to react to later on. You know, in the future. I think there were like 3 or 4 different Native American songs on there that were done. I don't think they were all rap.
I don't know.
But this one just stuck out to us that I was like, oh my God, this is unique.
So.
Have a great day, guys.
Bye.
Please like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for being loyal listeners. Goodbye.